Secret algorithm.
I'm guessing that there's a way that Facebook would like
Find
stop
the dirty
that from
panties.
They're like, you can't sell your dirty panties here.
Clean only.
Wash them first.
Must be washed.
What if Mark Zuckerberg has like a fucking
What is
panty
this, like
fetish?
Goodwill?
Yeah, what is this? Goodwill.
These are dirty. Take them back.
Ew, I've always
Ooh,
been
give me the
grossed
dirty one.
out at seeing like bras at DI and stuff.
So you don't buy them, or you just buy like?
You know what the grossest section of the DI is, though? Shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
I never been to the DI. I didn't really know what the
Never
DI.
been in it?
I never even know what the DI was until like a couple months ago, and somebody told me.
But
I was
like
like, wow.
Goodwill,
Yeah.
Savers.
Well, I've never
nothing?
been in any of
Savers.
those, but like I know what they are.
Never
just-
been in.
I didn't know what Savers. I thought Savers was like one of those really shitty grocery stores where they have like the
looks
shelves.
like it.
Well, like the shelves don't have like a lot of shit on them.
Yeah.
Like
you know what I'm
Ross?
saying?
Yeah. Not quite a dollar store.
No, but like a grocery store like that. You ever see those little like? The one in Medford used to be like this one. It was like Ricky's Market or something, and like you'd go down it, and like the bread aisle, there'd be like, it's like a full like supermarket bread aisle, but there's like 12 packages of bread.
There's one of those in Montana.
And they're all the same
Bunch
brand.
of one and
Yeah.
a couple of one. the
Yeah,
other
it's like
ones.
super random like that.
Ew.
I don't. I mean,
What
whatever.
were they called?
I think that one was like Ricky's Market. I remember exactly where it
They're
was
all
because
like
it was
family names.
it was the closest like
Well, even the good
grocery
ones are
store to
family
where we
names, but-
lived. It was the closest grocery store to where we lived, and we would pass it.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
nope.
It was literally like a block away, and we'd drive like 4 miles to go to Fred Meyer.
Sten, did your mom ever buy bread at that like Hostess outlet store when you were little?
The
Do you-
one by Red Iguana?
Yeah. Do you
No, but I
remember
remember.
that? It, like,
I remember
looks-
seeing it when we'd go to
Yeah,
Red
it looks
Iguana.
like the Hostess bread with all the polka dots on it. My
Yeah.
mom used to do that because everything
Get bread
was
there?
like almost expired, so it was like
Really?
super cheap. Yeah, it was like a
figured it would
bread
be like-
outlet.
Yeah, I figured it would be like the opposite, like fresher, factory fresh.
No, it's like shit that almost had expired, so they were selling it because the store couldn't sell it.
I thought those sold. Like, yeah, I
Buybacks.
thought those were like that's where they made it, so that's where
Extra.
they sold it.
I thought so too.
It smells like
I'd never
brand new
went.
bread.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different place though.
Or maybe that was just like this section, because you know in Albertsons they have that section.
Well, maybe they make it there and then it goes to grocery stores first, and then they buy back
it
anything
comes
that's not
back.
that fresh. And
The grocery store's like, we don't want that.
I don't know how the bread industry works.
Yeah.
I'm not into bread.
Old.
Oh,
I'm not into
fucking
old bread.
Give me that.
especially.
I
Old
love
bread.
bread.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, if you're making like French toast or anything, it doesn't matter. And older bread's almost better.
True, it's like a little harder.
Yeah.
More stale.
It soaks up.
No, that doesn't. No, that's completely backwards. It being stale would not make it
Sean's
soak
face
up better.
was so
It does. It's
confused.
way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah,
can't.
it can.
Yeah, it
So you're
does,
telling me
'cause
the- you're telling
new
me the-
bread is moist.
You're telling me the harder a piece of bread, the better it will
It's
soak
like-
up egg.
It's
No,
like
I
when
was
you
saying
open
older,
a
but
brand
probably,
new
I mean, it
sponge,
comes with it.
Well, it's
and then
harder.
you have a sponge that's like older and like harder and crustier. And
Yeah,
you-
think of a dry sponge and a wet sponge. Which is going to soak up more water?
the dry
The
The
sponge.
wet
dry
sponge.
one. Nope.
The wet sponge.
Don't be an idiot.
Look at I'm not. I'm dead serious. Look at the thing that you dry a car off with has to be wet to
Have you
use it.
guys?
That's a chamois, and that's
seen-
completely different.
No, it's not. Why is it completely different?
Okay,
the
look at a
concept is the
chamois
same.
that's soaked and a chamois that's damp and usable, which is going to
But
hold
soaked-
more water.
But you didn't ask me about a piece of bread that had been sitting in a bowl of water. You asked me about a moist piece of bread, like.
So if you
moist.
dunk like a
Moist.
stiff chamois and a moist chamois, which is going to hold more water.
The moist one, because the other one takes forever to soak up. Like you can't get water into
But the
it. You have to
difference,
like work it
because it's
to get
already
water into
moist,
it.
it's not going to hold more water.
But yeah,
the difference is
it
going to be
does.
less.
I know that it seems backwards, but that's exactly how it works.
This is just like that water isn't wet thing that's been floating around.
Water is wet.
Yeah, for sure.
How would water not be wet?
There's this whole like argument that's.
It's
floating
not a whole
around that's
argument.
saying,
It was two
"Water
black guys
isn't
that were
wet."
high
Yeah.
having an argument, and one of them sounded like an idiot, and one of them was like, "You're an idiot."
But now everyone is like arguing about it.
But that's easy. What that's doing for you, okay, is what that is Darwin's theory of natural selection for your Facebook,
like delete
because now you can delete all the stupid people without ever having to like
It's nice.
have an issue.
Yeah, no confrontation.
It's like when people were posting like pro-Trump stuff.
Gone.
You're like, oh, deleted.
done.
Easy.
You fixed it for me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's the
No
exact same thing.
feelings
If
necessary.
you post like, or when they were posting like the Las Vegas shooting thing, They were like, "There's hella shooters.
Multiple
Deleted."
shooters. Yeah.
Deleted.
See ya.
Like it's simple and
Yep.
it's nice. I like it.
Or everyone with their greater than symbol lately.
What?
Like everyone's posting, this is greater than this, and it's like a whole fight.
I missed it.
You guys totally missed it.
I feel like I'm on Facebook a lot, but not that
I
much.
was gonna say, like, I feel like you guys are definitely, well, Sean more than Sten.
I just
Sten
killed
doesn't.
mine. I
Sten's
don't
not
even
allowed to
have
be
one
on
right
Facebook
now.
anymore. You got Facebook
Chained
banned.
up.
Facebook banned.
We're gonna see it.
What's funny is people are gonna think it's a ban. It's not a ban.
Yeah.
I know.
It's not
I'm
a
waiting
ban.
for somebody to ask me, like, what
What's
happened to
you
Sten's
banned
Facebook?
yet?
now? What do you do now?
Perma
Oh
ban.
God, what was it this time?
I was just looking at the clipping thing.
Yeah, it's
It was only when you got really loud,
yeah.
which is fun.
Oh.
That's when it's supposed to happen.
Trying to not yell. It
No,
looks
you can totally
really,
yell.
Don't yell.
Really quiet, but
It's not. It just looks really quiet.
I don't think we can beat Miguel though. Miguel is, I think, our loudest.
Yeah, Miguel was a little loud. It was just laughing. It was
Yeah.
loud.
was he?
He wasn't.
I was like,
loud.
sit way back when you laugh, Miguel.
Lean back and
way
laugh.
back.
Lean back. Anyway, well, now that we're 6 minutes in, you can count it, Megan, in case you.
I don't have my glasses on. I took them
Oh.
off. Sure, can't see
So
that.
LMDB podcast episode 16.
Jit.
We're back. Sean had a panic attack for a
I don't have a
second.
panic attack.
He had a
It's the
bitch
people
fit.
that are on this fucking show suck a bag of dicks at scheduling.
Wow. We
True,
did.
That's real.
It was
True.
1 week.
1 week we fucked up.
Oh my god! It was both of you in 1 week.
Time. Yeah, we did both fuck up
Back
pretty
to
hard.
back.
So let's just sell all this shit and not do it anymore. That's
Rage
that's,
quit.
Well, I can do.
Leave the
I can
chat.
do a
Leave
podcast by. I can do a podcast by myself without all the
true.
equipment.
You could,
So
Bring it down to.
but it's not that much fun.
you could have 3 guests.
you know what else isn't fun? Sitting here at 6:30, being like, "Oh, Sten just posted a selfie at the gym,"
Oh, we're podcasting today. I thought it
and
was.
then I hit up Megan. Megan replies almost an hour after we were gonna start.
Up to my
And
titties
she's
and
like,
homework.
"Oh, I'm doing a group project right now. I haven't even checked the chat."
Oh, were we doing this
The
today?
I was
day
like-
that day was her idea.
I
too.
know.
Yeah,
I was
I
I
like,
scrolled back. I was like, oh, Megan did say that.
well, because nobody
even read the
replied
chat,
to me,
though.
so I was like, all right, guess we're not doing it.
I replied. I said,
Yeah, I know. I was like,
said,
I'm down
"Okay."
for pretty much any of those days.
You
work.
said
You
like,
said that you
didn't wanna do
preferred
it.
Wednesday
Yeah.
because your girl was busy that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, I guess it has to be Thursday because Megan's rage quitting from tattoos.
I was guys. I hate getting tattooed. Like I just need
You
to.
don't.
I fucking hate it. I just need to remember the day that I get tattooed, even if it's like a tiny little thing. Like I am not doing anything. I'm laying down.
Recover.
Yeah. Eating,
Can you do drugs and
Tons
work
of-
where you work?
I mean, they don't drug test me, so I could potentially.
Why don't you just get hella? Oh, you don't like weed.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat an edible. every
Then you
once
should
in
do
a
that
while.
before you get tattooed. It's way
No,
better.
because I just like pass out.
Yeah,
I can't fall asleep while she's tattooing me.
that's what I do.
Everyone keeps recommending doing a dab and getting tattooed. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I
I've
don't know
heard-
about the dab on its own. That's
I think I would
Probably
die.
too I think much.
people
yeah,
have-
I think I
even
would.
just
think
like a
people-
serious edible wrecks me.
I think people have taken
Half an
weed
edible
a little
wrecks
too
me.
far.
Yeah.
Like people have gone too far with weed.
Making it super potent.
Well, it's like you don't need 99.6% THC.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
I have this
can't you just do
really-
drugs and enjoy them like a normal person? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to make it all fucking weird.
I have this really good infused honey. That one packet is only like 10 milligrams or whatever.
Yeah. Funny
And-
Honey? Is it from like Northern California?
No, it's from Colorado from the last time we went. But I put like half the packet in some tea and it's perfect for me.
5 milligrams will get you high.
Well, I don't want to be high. I just want to like be comfortable and chill. And
Yeah, 10.
That's how
10
it
affects me pretty well, I
Yeah,
think.
10 gets
10's
me.
like a medical dose.
10 I can't
Yeah.
even open my eyes.
Same. I get like really quiet and
yeah.
inside my own
Yeah.
head at 10.
I gotta,
Or-
I gotta stop doing
Or
weed.
me and you gotta stop doing weed.
Well, I mean,
Your tolerance is sky high.
at this point, 10
Fucking-
milligrams,
He's like, oh, okay, I
plenty,
can
bro.
do.
like 100 milligrams.
He's like, I wake up.
100
and
milligrams
eat
is
that
cool.
shit for
What's a Chiba
breakfast.
Chew?
100.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah,
100's fine.
Sure.
yeah.
A Chiba Chew, and then
I'll take a 10th. I'll take a little nibble.
remember that time that I
I'll
fucking
lick
ate
it.
like half that cookie that was supposed to be 500 milligrams, and then I ate a Chiba Chew,
Oh my god.
and then I remember the only thing I remember like really clearly is that I would be like me and Sted were talking, and I would be talking, and I would just stop in the middle of a sentence, and I would know that I stopped. Like I would acknowledge
Dude,
it in my
fell
head,
so deep asleep too.
and then I'd start a new conversation.
yeah.
Sounds like, what?
Yeah, and then I fell asleep, and Sted like woke me up, and I think he thought I died or something. He looked like low-key pissed.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not moving. Like, I think you're breathing.
Weed's, it's good for you.
All ailments.
I love weed. Oh, it won't
Is
play.
that button not working for you?
Broken.
Watch. I wonder if any of them work. Oh, okay. Yeah, they all work. Just not that one. That was Dirtbag Dan. That's the guy you said his laugh is hella funny.
Love that guy.
Total stoner.
We didn't plan to talk about anything, and we don't have a guest, which is a bad/good combo.
Well, so when you raged quit and then
Yeah.
came back, you had this awesome idea that we do segments. So,
I stole it from the Dirtbag Dan show.
oh, well, thanks, Dirtbag Dan. We just are
It's a
copying
thing now.
everything you do.
Well, yeah, I think it's really like segments works on podcasts as a whole.
Yeah.
That's the only one I really pay attention to.
With
so-
people and personalities, yeah.
It's
There
the only
are,
one
like,
that I
good
find. It's
things.
literally the only podcast besides Joe Rogan's that I sit and listen to and like
Can
I'll
make it
laugh and
through.
think it's funny.
Yeah.
There's like some other podcasts that I keep trying them, thinking
Keep
that
sharing
like
them.
I'm like no, it still sucks.
I've seen it. Like, maybe it's not that it's becoming more popular, but maybe I'm just noticing now that a lot of my friends listen to a bunch of different podcasts. And maybe it's just because we're, like, getting old. Because I remember my parents listening to, like, talk radio on Saturday. And I was like, this is kind of the same shit.
Yeah.
I went down and bought that van in Gunnison, and I got in, and the dude had been listening to NPR.
It's a good sign.
So here's the thing.
Look
a good sign.
He's like, no.
For whatever reason, the screen on the stereo, it's the aftermarket. I mean, it's a stock stereo, but it's like the highest one
Yeah.
that comes in the van.
Like doubled in size.
It's doubled in, it has
Yeah.
DVD,
Yeah.
6-disc in-dash changer. I mean, like
Dope.
everything that you can
Yeah.
have, right? The screen didn't work. I didn't know how to change anything on this.
Oh, yeah, you can't adjust it.
No.
So for
You have
two
to guess,
so for
old
two
school
fucking
style.
hours.
Listen to NPR.
No. First, I listened to NPR, and then we clearly lost the signal because we drove too far away from
Gunnison.
wherever the shithole that it was playing out of.
Gunnison, yeah.
Gunnison.
And
That's
then
about the only channel
next
you
thing
get
that I
there.
got was like the twangiest fucking country
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, that's your only choices,
Yeah.
man.
Well, that was like closer to like Utah County. Like we
Still.
got into
you
Utah
almost
County
got
and
back.
like
We'll do that.
I was hitting the buttons trying to figure out like where it was
Like
going,
Spanish Fork, Santaquin area.
and it started playing like
Payson.
it was like the country music that people kill themselves to.
Oh my God.
Like it was so bad,
Jesus.
and I was just
Why
like,
didn't you just turn it off?
because
I'd rather listen to silence.
it was that or like listen
That's
to
true.
Bentley whine.
Oh, yeah, Bentley does whine a lot. No offense, B.
He doesn't care. Look at
He's
him.
out, yeah.
fuck
He's like,
you.
fuck off and die.
Talk shit.
Talk shit.
Um,
Is he stoked about new dad van?
I mean, I think yeah, he just likes being in the van. Like I
He's
think he likes
stoked
having the whole
no
back
matter
seat.
what.
And I threw his dog bed in it, and I pulled the other seats out. So like, yeah,
The back seat?
yeah, the same one that he's always had.
Like the
Yeah.
bench seat?
Yeah, it's leather now, and you can tell because when you take a corner, he slides. You can hear it go.
Yeah.
And I look back, and he's like braced up against the side. And he's like, oh, god damn it.
The armrest. Armrest to armrest.
So well, I'm afraid that I'm gonna take a corner. He's gonna slide like hella fast into
Yeah,
the plastic
slam.
on the side. But I'm gonna have Ilya make like a cover for it, so he can like hang out that matches the front seats.
Get some grip.
Yeah, I like the leather's got to suck when it's cold. I mean, he has fur, I guess, so it's not like it's skin, but
True. He's got a stylish jacket.
yeah, he's
My
got
dog
his little army
hates the
coat.
winter.
Yeah, so it's Bentley. The other day when it was snowing in the morning,
He wouldn't.
we got here.
It's got to be like a short hair.
We
dog.
got here and I fucking let
Yeah.
Bentley out, like probably like an hour after we got here. He walked out and snow like hit him in the nose, and he like looked up and just like turned around
He's
and walked
like,
back in.
"Fuck."
He's like,
He's like, oh,
nope.
this shit again?
Gizmo
like,
will
"Had
literally
enough."
hold it all day long and then go to the bathroom like once.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
He
weird.
hates it.
I got him a coat hoping that it'd be better. Well, I mean, I got that coat last year, but
I've got some cute stuff for him.
He holds it just to avoid the
To avoid the snow, yeah.
I do the same thing.
I'm scared he's gonna like shit on my porch because it's covered. Like once it really
That's what
starts
my dogs
snowing.
always did.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not going out there. This porch is fine.
Yeah.
You
To
can
be
hose
fair,
it
that
down.
was like
There-
2 feet
I can't
every
hose it down,
snowstorm
and the
now
hose
out there.
frozen.
So you can just slide it off like a hockey puck. Like you're curling.
Tis the
Dude,
season
yeah, it
of
makes a
frozen
mess.
dog
when
shit.
Yeah, when it thaws, that is a fucking
Yeah.
mess.
That guy's advertising picking up poop again on Utah Classifieds.
Some guy just picks
I
up
didn't
poop.
see it. Weird.
We talked about it last episode.
I've been having a lot of fun.
Wasn't it
scrolling
kind of
through that.
pricey?
I mean, it seems like it, but then like he's picking up shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, is it pricey? I don't really know. It's not cheap. Like I think if you get into
That's
like his
a
little
luxury
cycle,
thing. He's probably targeting rich people who
Well,
don't
right.
want to go pick up their dog
True.
shit.
I think if you
True.
get into like his like cycle, because if you have him come to you and like clean your yard, it's expensive.
Yeah.
But I think if you're just like part of a thing, like a rotation, it's probably like his weekly thing's not that bad.
Membership or something.
Yeah,
It's
like
it's
a
my
fine
mom's
country
cleaning
club.
lady.
Dang.
She only comes once a week.
Lopita,
No,
just kidding.
she's super white,
Like yard
actually.
maintenance.
She's super white.
Yeah.
What's that like?
She always brings her like baby with her, and
That's weird.
yeah.
That's actually really.
She has
weird.
her like teenage kids help her.
You know what I
sometimes
just
when they're not in
realized?
That's
school.
genius.
I
Yeah.
remember the cleaning lady because you used to like you'd message me and be like the cleaning lady's
Like
here.
I'm scared to leave my room. She's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, I would. I'd be
Is
like,
that
I need to
weird?
go to work, but she's in the bathroom. Yeah, well, she just like always tried to talk to me, and it's weird when like there's a stranger who has a key and just comes in because we never knew when she was gonna be there. We just knew she'd be there on Mondays. So I'd be sitting in my room and I'm like all people anxious because my house, like I want to chill and like not worry
Yeah.
about seeing anyone.
What she's trying to say is she was sitting probably close to naked in her
Yeah,
room, waiting for an
always.
old lady to pop in.
Yeah, and it was always weird. Especially if I had to go to the bathroom because, like, either she's in there or one of her kids are in there, and it's like, can I pee right now?
Excuse
Like, I gotta get
me.
ready for work. You're mid cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just pee on the floor.
So you're gonna have to pause for a second while I get ready.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're gonna have to hold on.
Not speaking of cleaning people at all, but of something super annoying. God, I want to wipe that off, but I'm afraid that it's going to touch one of these keys.
Just do it.
No, I don't want
Touch
to.
all of them. Oh, what is
I don't even know what
that?
it is.
Just lock the screen and wipe it.
I figured out the most annoying sound in the world.
What's that?
Bentley whining.
No, it's
Oh.
way worse.
What is that? Are you
If
gonna
you-
play it for us?
No, I can't. If you call Mexico, there's like, you know, when you call somebody, it rings
Yeah.
in your phone.
Yeah.
It's not that sound.
It's not a ring.
It makes, it's kind of like the old dial-up internet sound,
Is it like the thumping?
but it's no, it's like the dial-up internet sound, but
Like
it's
a
like
screechy
it's not
one?
quite as screechy though.
Okay.
It's that same type of like weird combination of sounds, but it's not screechy at all.
It's like a satellite phone ring, kind of.
I don't think I've ever called a satellite phone.
Well, like in Jurassic Park 3, when they
I
call
don't
their
think I've ever seen
satellite
Jurassic
phone.
Park or 3.
What? You've never seen Jurassic
I
Park?
don't think so.
I think I've only seen the first one. I want to say.
God.
I know like what it is. Like I know it as a like cultural reference,
My
but
little
that's
brother
it.
is obsessed with this, so I think I saw all of them at least 1,002 times.
Yeah, I had to call my parents, and they're in Mexico, and I'm just calling a cell phone, like an American cell phone, but that's how it rings in other
Has
places.
to connect to the tower.
Yeah, and holy fuck, I remember like I had put it on like speakerphone and like walked away, and it started doing it, and I like ran back. I was like, "What the fuck is?" Because I forgot they were in Mexico.
Like
Like
you
I
lost the call.
well, I didn't know. No, I didn't know what the hell was happening because I forgot they were in Mexico.
I'd be like,
And it started happening, and like I hit end, and like I did it again, and it did it right away, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
You ended it and dialed it again.
And I was like, "Are you guys in Mexico?"
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I was like, "Are you guys out of the country?" And she's like, "Yeah." I told you we were going to Mexico, and I was like, "When?" She's like, "I don't know, the other day." I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Did ya?
Well, that settles that.
Well, I'll be texting you for the next 2 weeks then because like
I want to go back
I'm
to
not
Mexico
calling you.
again.
No, you don't.
I haven't had a tropical vacation this year.
True.
I went to Amsterdam. It was real cold.
Yeah.
I want to go someplace warm. Hopefully, we'll be in Miami in March, though.
Yeah, Amsterdam was like hot and humid when I went there.
I went in February, the end of February, so it was freezing.
Yeah. That sounds not pleasant at all.
My ticket was only $300, so
That's a pretty good deal.
yeah, it was great.
Still not going.
The food was so good.
And still not.
The food was good.
Yeah, so good.
Amsterdamian food.
Dutch.
I don't think I even had like Dutch delicacies there. We had like food from around the world elsewhere.
Yeah,
there, but it was
so
bomb.
their Indonesian food is like super huge over there for some reason. So there were tons of like really popular, really authentic Indonesian restaurants. We went to one of those one night. And then we just had like random Europe shit, like croissants and cheese and fruit, stuff like that.
Sick.
Old fashioned.
Look at Sean's face. He's like, ew, that sounds fucking
No,
terrible.
I mean it's all right. I don't know. I think I should be more excited about food for like because I'm fat. But when people talk about food, like I'm always just like, yeah, it's fine.
I get
or, like-
stoked about food.
Me
like-
too. I'm a fucking garbage disposal. So like anytime anyone brings up any kind of food, I will pretty much get stoked for that food.
Yeah.
And then I'll be hungry
I'm
for that
stoked and I'm protective. Like
I'll-
I am so food protective.
food.
It's
Nope. I want to share.
oh god.
All I
I'll
know-
share with like friends because like that's kind of what you do. Like if I don't know you super well, but like my family and Ian and like Taya.
Like when Kyle used to steal your fries.
Oh my god. I'm like, could you fucking not touch any of my
That's
shit?
true. People like not asking about it.
Yeah, well,
That's
not
different
even
than
that.
sharing, but,
Or,
like, people not asking about it,
even
oh my
when
God.
Ian's like, "Oh, can I taste that?" I'm like, "Can you wait till I'm done? If there's some left over, you can." Like, and he's like, "Jesus, like you would do so well in the wild." Mm-hmm. I would.
What?
Protective hunter.
Yeah, food protective. Like, don't touch my
My
food
kill.
until I have eaten my fill.
Unrelated, when we drove down to Gunnison, I drove by and there was two huge vultures. I think vultures. I don't know. Giant fucking birds that eat dead deer on the side of the road. Eating
Oh.
dead deer, like ripping its fucking
Oh
like
my
shit from its rib
God,
cage. I
that's
was like,
intense.
Mother Nature's so fucking
I was
metal.
like, all right, that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then we got to Gunnison, which I'd never been to.
Yeah, where even is Gunnison?
It's on the way to Moab. We used to always
It's,
stop there when I was a kid. They have this kind of sick park there.
Like right when you get in town, huh? Yeah, I saw it. We didn't stop, obviously.
You didn't let B play in the
You're not
park?
allowed there.
Oh.
What?
Well, Sean can't be
Oh.
that close to.
I was like, wait, I can't go to the park? Oh, I see, because, like, got it. So, that's not true. Probably.
That's not
Check
true.
the internet.
Google told me it was real.
Shade Wars.
That just reminded me of something that just happened for Shade Wars.
I'm not
No,
up to date.
we went.
Oh, I don't know what he's talking about either.
No, we went
There's just
to.
when is there not something?
True.
There's not always. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Shade Wars back.
Please do.
Shade Wars is a thing that like I think about when I'm in a bad mood.
Or on Utah class.
No.
If I have a
There's been
bad
some good
day,
ones on there.
or if I'm like hyper, I'll like look for shit that Sean's commenting on so I can jump in.
True.
And I haven't found a lot lately. You've been pretty
When
good.
I'm in, when I'm in a
it's
super
calmed
shitty
down for
mood,
sure.
I think of weird things to say
Yeah.
to fuck with people's heads.
I've literally
and I don't know
texted
why
you,
that is.
and I've been like, I'm in an antsy mood. Like, tag me in some shit.
Yeah.
I try to entertain the masses.
I love getting texts like, "Do you see my comment?" Oh shit, it's on.
Or go look at my wall.
Right?
Is
No,
my-
I didn't.
is
Where?
my
Where? Show me.
favorite, yeah.
Hold on.
I still couldn't
look at my
find.
wall
Right
or Utah Classified.
I
True,
still
true.
couldn't
Yes,
find
now.
what the fuck you were trying to get me to look at.
It was
on
that
your
picture that I
wall.
posted or that I sent you. I sent it to just you.
Oh, okay.
It was
Because I
just
was
funny.
like,
'Cause,
I looked
like,
like 14 times at his wall, and I was like, I
It,
can't.
it was a dude on the
Refresh,
other side of the
refresh,
country
refresh.
made that and sent it to me.
Yes.
It was this dude Tony. He's awesome, but he's just like a wheel dude. A wheel dude. That sounds weird.
A
Wheel dude.
Wheel dude. Sounds like I have a speech impediment. I'm saying real.
Wheel dude.
That's a
He's
will.
a wheel dude.
Can you please make that a button?
He's a will dude.
Wheel dude.
I made that one. I made that one a
my
button
God.
that you guys wanted. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Play it.
Yeah, do it.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll play. Honestly,
He's a will dude.
what is wrong with you all?
Oh my
That's gonna be a sounder
yes,
now.
please.
I honestly like.
Dumb.
the most played.
Oh, it's this one, but you won't even remember what it's from.
Bet.
Says shit on the internet.
Is that my voice?
No, it's me. And Megan was like, you should make that a button.
Oh.
He says shit on the internet.
What do you
like
say?
you at all.
No, it sounds like you.
No, it's
totally
because
me.
you said something, and I was like, he says shit on the internet, like really close to the microphone.
He says shit on the internet.
And you were like, you should make that a button. And I'm like, I don't know if I will. Or no, you were like, I wish we were recording that. I'm like, Megan, we're recording the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember
that's
that.
right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Jackass.
oh yeah, duh.
that's the only part of that I remember.
Look at, I just realized there's a picture of Megan right here.
Oh, look at me.
What a dweeb.
Oh, ain't cute.
Classic flower selfie.
Yep. Snapchat filters are life.
No.
No.
Because if I'm not wearing makeup, which pretty sure was on that day, I'm like, oh, okay. Sean's like,
They come in clutch.
send me a picture for the podcast. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what it was.
Right now?
Right. I'm like, okay.
Okay, hold on.
I was like, all my other pictures, I'm like naked, so. Got tape on my nips.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
is.
actually super accurate.
I'm like, so, like, what kind of picture?
I got into this weird thing earlier today where there's like a new girl that I've been talking to, whatever. And I was like, send me a picture for contacts. And it was like a legit thing. Like I don't know if it's because I'm a shitty person. Like I like to have like a picture as a reference in my contacts.
Makes sense.
And the real reason that I use that is so when on my phone, a little picture will pop up and no other information if I get a new text message. And it'll like determine whether or not I want to look at it.
It's only their face?
It's whatever the picture is. But yeah.
Whatever they send him.
And I was like, yeah, send me a picture of your contacts. And keep in mind, this is a girl that I just started talking to. Never seen her naked. Never hung out with her.
Pussy
nothing.
shot.
I mean, there was pussy in it.
Oh my god.
But it was literally like from like the top
She's like,
of
oh,
her.
contact picture? Okay.
It was like top
Here's
of
my VAD.
It was like
Right.
top of her knees to like the top of her tits. I'm like, what
like
contact?
a full weird,
yeah.
like, body.
And I was like,
Torso.
I was like,
Yeah.
what contact picture do you think this would work for? I was like, what?
She's
what is
down
happening?
though.
And she's like, oh, I thought that's what you were asking. And I was like, no.
Contact.
I was like, I literally like, I think I was just like, I've been in a shitty mood all day. So like I took a screenshot of it and I was like, no, it says contact picture. Like what? Like, what the fuck
When
are
you
you
screenshot
talking
the
about?
conversation
And
and
then
put it
circle
in the
it. Yeah.
conversation.
Circle what I want you to
when
like go
he's
back
just
over.
like over everything.
Fuck, yeah.
Yep. Sometimes you
It's
gotta do
my way
that.
of explaining things to people.
Make
He's
it
like,
simple.
we've been over this. I'm like, oh yeah. This is why I can't smoke weed, Sean. I can't even like
You're like,
put
I
shit
deal with
together
weed
some
literally
days.
every single day and I can remember things.
It seems like a tolerance thing though.
I don't think that's how that works, though. Like, the concept would be like, I can't smoke weed because I forget things all the time. Well, if you have a tolerance, you would just be
too much to
forgetting all the
remember?
time still. You'd just be able to take more weed.
True. Her tolerance resets.
Yeah.
And then she's a lightweight repeatedly.
I'm like, oh,
That's me.
plot twist.
Wait, so we started talking a minute ago, well, like earlier, about segments. And it was like not my idea. I stole it, clearly. But to have you guys do like things to make you talk more.
That are like our own.
So I don't have to talk. It's not so I don't have to talk. I just feel like I talk too much.
Me too.
So, and I don't know like how far we got with any of that discussion.
It was an introduction at best.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
just I just like threw it out there. I was like, come up with something,
You're like,
and then
let's think of this. Brainstorm.
I also would like it noted I didn't have to come up with anything, which was nice. So
Yeah. Bonus.
I didn't like assign myself a task.
This
Of,
whole thing is your segment.
yeah,
I
kind
mean,
of.
the only thing I have like unlimited knowledge that's ever growing about is like EDM and shows, and I feel like people would get over that really quick. They'd be like, oh,
I think
God,
music would be an awesome
Megan's
I
topic.
think
talking
music would
about
be a good
EDM
topic, but
again.
it's hard to discuss without the music.
I mean, no.
You
And
could.
you
You,
c-
but
could
you-
even.
You could put music in, but you can only put less than 30 seconds at a time.
It's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because fuck Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
God, they're such assholes.
Copyright bullshit.
Yeah, they fucking put something in
Unless we blast
one
like,
of the videos.
I don't own any of this music, like obviously.
No, it doesn't matter.
You know,
29.59
because it's a computer that figures it out.
Yeah,
It's not
algorithmically
like, it's not a
hears
person.
it.
so stupid.
Yeah, because I put
That'd be so labor intensive for people. To
I
do
put
that.
something on
Yeah.
in one of the last videos. I played something. Oh, that fucking song, that kicking ass or eating pussy and kicking ass song.
Too long.
I got a fucking notification saying that like,
Dude.
oh, this can't be made blah 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 because of this. I'm like,
Can't
bro,
monetize it.
fuck.
Like, are you serious?
I was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
sucks.
I literally said who. Oh, maybe I didn't say who it was, but I wasn't like we're making this music.
do they
Yeah,
do
it's
that
weird
with
how even if you
live
like
streams?
informally give credit, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Dumb.
They're like, we want this like MLA cited
Mhm, exactly. Linked
sources.
back.
Yeah.
But the song was good.
Artist
Song
highlighted.
was solid.
I'm just saying the song was super solid either way. Like, he was sucking dick by the end, but it was still good.
And then we watched that guy who does the parodies in like the old folks' homes. He
Oh
sang-
yeah, that other dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that plays acoustic guitar,
Oh,
he did that in the
yeah.
coffee shop in the old folks'
and he does
home.
like
Little
rap
my
songs.
neck, my back.
That's so funny. It's funny at first too
Lil
because
Jon.
like you can see that none of them understand what's happening, and then like slowly, more and more people catch
Yeah,
on.
and that's 'cause
then
he's
some
a
of them
really good singer.
Some of them like it.
Yeah, he
Some of them are just
Really
like
good
whatever.
voice.
This is cool.
Yeah.
And then some of them are just like blatantly offended by the word pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
like, whoa.
Which is awesome
can't
to
say
watch
this.
too.
Yeah, because you can't get mad at him because he sings too well. Mm-hmm. So
It's funny
you
to
just sit
see
there.
people's reactions when they're alone in public. Like the coffee shop was super funny because there was that guy who was by himself, and he will literally like look up.
Yeah, like he hears something, he's like, "Wait,
Perks
what?"
up.
Yeah, and it's funny to see people like alone in public react
Catching
to
on.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, those videos are awesome.
I had this weird. I wish I would have brought it because we could have talked about it. But I've been writing down weird ideas to like prank people with.
Yes.
But they're like a lot of them maybe are probably too far. I don't really know.
Seems like some shit you'd come up with.
It's not that I think it's too far. I think that the people would ultimately find it funny, but it would offend so many other people in the meantime that like, well, you know those people that like feel obligated to be offended by everything.
Just trying to be politically correct.
'Cause
I
it's
mean, yeah.
2017. and
Or like
everyone's
wouldn't
offended.
see that
That's all the more reason to do
it
it.
wouldn't see that it was maybe a prank until like the very end, and by then they'd already turned it off and been offended and read on
They'd already
Facebook
shared it
about
with
it.
a huge
Damn it.
paragraph. Yeah. Just put "watch till the end" on everything.
I feel like you can't do that on everything though.
Up your clickbait title.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
wait.
I came up with a really funny one involving
What'll
police
happen?
officer too, but I'm not willing to do it.
Oh, no, don't do that.
It would definitely have to be a white person.
I was
'cause
like,
don't
don't
want
say it.
I don't want to get anybody.
Shirt and tie.
It definitely needs to be like
a
somebody who probably
missionary
doesn't have to
badge.
worry about getting shot.
Oh damn.
But it would be so funny if I could pull it off.
like the coke.
We'll talk
in the
about it
trunk.
next week.
Hey, do you guys want some coke?
Oh yeah.
Oh
They open
my
it.
god, that was so
Fucking coke.
bad.
What about the dude that's a magician and he makes the weed disappear in front of the dude?
Yeah.
That was
that real?
hilarious.
I mean, it seemed like it was. I don't
Yeah,
know if
it
it was or
looked
not,
real.
but it was.
That one was an
super
older
funny.
one.
Yeah.
I just think that there's lots of ways that you can fuck with people, and since I don't like police, that seems like a good start.
Fuck with the person you don't like the most.
Well, yeah, because I find it funny. Like, when police are stupid, it's way more entertaining than if regular people are stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but it is.
Because they're not supposed to be stupid. They're supposed to see
Like-
past bullshit.
Well, right, but those videos online of like
responsible
people
for
who
a
know the
lot.
law significantly better than the people that are supposed to be upholding it, and
They
they'll
just
just like
get owned.
body the people, and the cops always act like tough asses, and then they like slowly but surely realize they're wrong.
And they can never admit it.
No,
They
and
have
well,
to just
like
get
half
they
the
have
time,
to
like
walk away.
half the time, like a, you know, like their boss or whatever will show up,
Yeah.
and explain to them that they're wrong, which is like
Those are
gotta
the
be
really
super
escalated
humiliating
ones, too. Yeah.
They're like, call in, like, I'm calling my sergeant. And their sergeant comes in and be like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Like,
just-
that was fucked.
That guy can be recording here. Shut the fuck up.
Give
You
it
know?
up. Yeah. Stop talking.
Yeah, we'll go over some. I don't know if we can go over my ideas because, like, I know that there's some super unique ones because I searched YouTube for, like, similar type
That
shit.
idea.
And
Nobody
nothing
has
was
it.
coming
Fuck, I'm
up.
intrigued
That's
now. We
good.
should do
Yeah.
that.
And I don't know, we can't do it like as a podcast necessarily, but we could definitely do it and then talk about it on a
I was
podcast.
like,
Or like if it got filmed and play it. That'd
Well,
be
yeah,
fun.
we can like incorporate it that way.
Yeah.
I want to be able to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I think when I'm in it, like that's the thing.
So
Like, if
Sounds
I'm,
like my ultimate goal in life is just to fuck with everyone.
so
no, I'm
fun,
telling you,
dude.
like I haven't been in like a shitty mood for like a while, and then for like the last like week, I've been in a shitty mood for like some random ass reason. Not like every day, but I've been like in a shitty mood, and every time I do, like I get super creative for some reason. Like I think of all
It,
sorts
like,
of things, and it's
fuels
not
you.
like, and it's like some of it's like
Seems like that's
like-
where the segments thing came from.
Yeah.
I'll, well, like
Which
I'll
I'm
like
into.
create
It was
an
as
idea.
soon as he was like, "So you guys still want to do the
Yeah.
podcast?"
Rage quit and
Yeah.
then
So,
No,
so you guys
no. What
really
happened
wanna do
was
this?
Megan got all mad and started sending me messages about how much she still wanted to do the podcast.
yeah.
And then I got, I think, 4 separate phone calls and then a bunch of messages of people that are like, "You have to keep doing the podcast. Like, you can't stop. Why are you stopping?"
Yeah.
Literally.
And I'm
me.
just like-
I was like, "You're being stupid."
No, being stupid is not showing up.
We didn't just not show up. We
Double
we
bailed.
didn't no call no
You
show.
didn't just not show up. You both just didn't show up.
On the same
We were just both confused.
back to back.
I can kind of get why Sten was confused. I have no idea how you missed it. Like it was your plan.
Well, because nobody replied saying like, "Yes, let's do this."
Yeah, that's what
where
I was
confused.
missing.
I said okay.
Well,
It's
also
fun. Next
remember
time.
how I like to speed read our group chat because I come back to it and there's like 70 messages. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, I
There's
know.
literally never been more than like 5 messages unread in that entire chat.
I've had over
There's
20.
a ton.
Yeah.
I think you're a lot better at checking it than
Yeah,
we are,
you're
so you
way
wouldn't see
better.
like the
Yeah.
accumulation.
No, because I can see where your guys' little heads are.
Like a couple hours.
Our little
Your little head dots.
sticky.
They're not that
We're
far
like,
away.
hey.
Really, if your head dots get out of my screen, I don't post anymore.
Yeah.
Sean's
So
like,
it can't
fuck
be-
you guys.
No, I'm just saying because
After
like
17 messages, my head's gone.
it's not 17, it's
How many
like
does it take?
5.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think it's like 6.
not.
Yeah,
If
It
you
can't be that
count
many.
the whole screen, it's pretty long.
their heads are gone. Fuck it, keep
Yeah.
posting.
Catch up to this, bitches.
I was surprised at how many people on that post
Like, got
didn't
mad.
even want to buy it because they were like, "No, fuck you, keep
Yeah,
doing
people
it."
were like hesitant to.
they were like, "We're not even gonna ask."
Somebody
about
offered
this."
to buy
I was
it
kind
all.
of thinking that too. I was
Cody?
like, who
No.
the fuck
Oh.
is gonna buy that?
No,
Yeah.
actually, really, 2 people offered to buy it all, and then I never opened one of your messages.
Did you
sorry.
even delete the
post?
about?
I hid it. I didn't delete it.
Just in case we don't show up again, so you can reopen.
Damn.
Yeah, I had it open on
Share.
Facebook, waiting for you to not be
Share.
here.
Right? He's like ready.
Bump comment. Bump. Yep.
To the top.
He's like, it's 7:01. Guess we're gonna open this back up.
Oh,
It's okay. We all have bad days.
No, we don't. What TTT? We don't do that anymore.
I know,
we
but
need to.
it's the
We
same
can't.
acronym.
Do they still do it?
I don't think.
I don't
so.
see the posts about
I've
it
never.
ever anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I'm in
a
the
post
I'm in
about
the
it.
groups that they were in, and I don't. Yeah, I don't. See
I haven't
it or-
even like clicked in that group for a really long time
Absolutely.
because
It died after us. Let's be
nothing-
honest.
Yeah.
We were the shit.
Like nothing is.
We were the
funny,
coolest
nothing
part
is
of TTT,
entertaining
and then we
about
made our
it.
own. And then we
other
used
ones
to
sucked and
we used to
died.
troll the fuck out of theirs with the votes.
Ah, yeah.
We used to vote for the places that nobody wanted to go to.
They weren't even like on the poll.
Well, no, you vote for second place, so it's really close, and then you go to fucking third place or wherever the fuck
Yeah.
we want. Not
Or
even-
like everyone would vote for that, and our whole group would be like, "Now we're going here."
yeah.
Yeah, we'd vote for the one
Vote
we
for
didn't
Cafe
want
Rio.
because
Yeah.
we'd want to go to one of them.
And we're going to Red Robin, bitches.
Exactly.
Have fun by yourselves.
Like
That's
4 of
real.
them. I
We
think
should-
we talk about this every time, and we don't.
We've only
like,
talked about it twice.
No, like 3. This is like our 3rd or 4th time talking about it.
Yeah, this is at least 2 times.
Not
What?
TTT, but like a squad dinner.
Oh. I know, but last time we started talking about a squad dinner, you guys started talking about inviting a bunch of random people that weren't part of the squad, which
we
I'm not
love
even
those
against.
people.
I'm not. No, that's what I'm saying.
New
I'm
squad.
not against it.
New
I'm
squad.
just saying, like, you
Squad
can't do it. You
2.0.
can't do a squad dinner and then invite a bunch of people who have never been in said squad. Like, that's not how.
Why-
New
why
squad.
can't
Because
we
then
do
it's
new
start a squad.
yeah.
A squad has to start somewhere.
I came in as a new person.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You were already going to it when I went.
Oh, really? I thought it was
The
like
first time I ever went was to that park, and you were already there.
Really? Okay, that was like my second one, and I thought you guys had already.
I don't even
been,
know.
like,
Oh yeah, I
doing
drove
it
the
for a while.
Infinity down there. I remember that was weird.
It did kind of seem like an established thing, but I don't really think it was.
Really? Do you think
Like
I came
no
in
one
when
was
it
in
was, like, brand
charge.
new?
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
I just remember somebody had a
Because Kyle
football.
was the one that invited me.
I just remember somebody had a football, and then somebody threw the football, and it was the least athletic male I've ever seen in my life. And I don't remember who. I don't,
Who
honestly,
was that?
I don't remember. I just remember watching him throw the football the one time, and I was like, I'm leaving.
I have a good guess of who it was.
I feel like so do I, but I don't know, and I don't want to say.
No, I don't either.
The wimpiest little tiny.
Bro, the
hand
GoPro
throw.
isn't recording though.
Yes, it is.
No.
It did stop flashing a minute ago. Did it die?
No.
It had been blinking.
It was
The red and
blinking,
blue.
Yeah, and now it hasn't. I did notice.
Stan, go hit the button on the thing.
Okay.
Oh, go hit the button on the thing.
On the battery pack?
Yeah.
Still having issues.
Maybe.
Oh,
Wait, hit the button on the thing first.
This guy?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
That one's dead too.
No, it's not. That one lasts for fucking ever.
Welcome.
That one literally will power a
Welcome.
GoPro for 4 hours, it says. That little pack.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
I wonder how long ago it stopped recording.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well.
It doesn't matter. The audio's still
Sorry,
there.
about half of our.
Well, it's just the video will be gone. The audio will still be there.
You can just clip it together.
Yeah, because
Clip the
I enjoy
clips.
editing videos so much.
Oh, God.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah, that
I
was
want a
like
dude.
my least favorite thing.
I want a person that like comes and puts it all together. If I could get rid of that,
Does Miguel do video?
I don't know.
Seems like he does picture.
He does.
He just made a video. 'Cause
Yeah.
He just posted it. I just watched a video that he just
He
made the
does
other
like
day.
videos from
You're
shows
pretty good
and
at it.
stuff.
You're getting better at it.
I
Like you're learning.
Yeah,
more
but I
cool
don't
little
want to.
tricks and shit. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm learning it because I want it to be better than it is, but I don't want to learn it at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want it to stay better.
Not
Just want to
bitter.
hire someone to continuously do it.
Yeah, I do have somebody
someone
that's
to
going to
be
come
good at it.
adjust the audio shit, but the downside is we have to have like people on all three, like each. We all have to be here.
Like all the time.
Yeah, he said
Just
it would
have
only
it
take
on a-
like 20 minutes.
Have it on like a podcast night and we
I
can go after
don't know
that.
if it's that easy with his schedule because he like works in a studio, so it's not like, and he works mostly at night because apparently that's when they record music. It's because people who make music sleep until noon.
Yep.
And they all need.
'Cause they
Actually, he said
jobs.
that.
Well,
He's
they
always
usually
said
all
that.
still need day jobs too.
Oh, like coffee shops. In my head,
You have
most
to be
people
there
make
at 4 a.m. if you're at a coffee shop, though.
coffee shop or car wash. If you make music, you work at one of those two places.
Car wash?
Car wash?
Coffee
Yeah.
shop I for sure see.
Car wash.
I've seen tons of.
Or like a
no.
bar. Maybe.
No.
No, because that's
No.
nighttime. I don't know. I've seen like servers. I've seen IKEA. I've seen
I saw a bunch of people replied.
yeah, like random like regular jobs.
Yeah.
The only person that I can think of with IKEA is a battle rapper named Arcane, and everybody always makes fun of him for working at IKEA.
It's
Him and Caustic do not like each other at
my
all.
friend Ryan.
Works at IKEA? He steal
Well,
meat-
he did,
Does
and
he
then he
steal
quit,
meatballs?
and now he's
Oh.
just doing music. So good for him! Yay!
I wonder
Clap, clap.
at like an IKEA store what the highest like income level is.
I would guess like a
that's
manager of some kind has to be pretty high.
Think so?
Well, it's a
Well,
big store. You got to remember,
And
like,
it's European run, so
what's European run?
I'm
like,
sure at like
isn't it
the
from
top level,
Sweden?
like the
Like-
corporate level, it's
Yeah.
probably
yeah.
massively successful. But like a store manager,
I'm saying that when I talk
A
to
store
people at
manager
IKEA,
would
they
be
don't ever
pretty
seem
high.
super stoked. So I'm guessing they don't make a lot of money.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't. It just seems like a normal, like crappy job.
Like normal
I'll have to look
retail
on
job.
Glassdoor, see if anyone reports it.
Oh, smart.
Fascinating.
Smart. Or just look at their like hiring website because a lot of the times it'll say like cashier at this much.
I used Glassdoor the other day because I didn't want somebody to like know that I was actually looking at how much they made. So
Yeah.
I used the reference for Glassdoor, and I was like, because it was that dude on the classifieds thing. He was
Yeah.
talking about he makes like.
And you're
100
like,
something
I
thou-
don't have your tax documents pulled up right now, but on Glassdoor it
Like,
says
but
this.
if I did, yeah, that was super weird. That guy. And then I called over there and tried to talk to him. And what it really is he works inside sales. And you know what that means? At a machine shop, you answer the phone.
Inside
It's just a guy who answers the phone.
Yeah,
And well, they sell
Calls a
like
million
it's not a
people to
machine
try to
shop. It's
sell
a
shit.
they sell machine equipment.
Yeah.
And not like machine shop equipment. They sell like shitty things like saw blades and like
Home Depot
grinding
shit.
wheels. Yeah, like not cool stuff.
Not
Tools.
cool tools.
Machine tools.
Man tools.
Mostly man. I'm a man tool. I don't know what that means.
Tool. A man and a
She said you
tool.
look like Patrick
I want to do.
Swayze, baby faggot swing.
I have
quiet
new
today.
sounders. Well, that
turn
one
that shit
one
up.
is quieter. They're not all quiet.
Crank your tablet up.
I don't think they're all that quiet.
Oh man,
See?
look at that.
That one's
That's a
louder.
little better, yeah.
There's
Oh,
just some
man.
of
Oh man.
Those are fucking funny.
them- No, I have some new ones that I hadn't added because
Fuck.
they did like a shout out on the show.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
true.
Yeah.
Was that from the last couple days?
That was from so the one that you just saw like earlier was from last night,
Okay, yeah, that was
and then
Super
the
recent.
other ones were from last week because they do a show every week. They show up.
Oh my god.
I had
This
to.
again.
And to be fair, no, they fucking don't.
It's been-
Because if you look,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
that's
aren't
the
they?
show. They're normally on the show.
Yeah.
And last week they only had 3 of them. So
Yeah. See, shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Sean,
no, it doesn't.
sorry that your studio is like practically where you live.
Right, must
So-
be
Oh my
nice.
God, I know.
Just
Must be
kidding.
nice to be
I
your own
live like
boss.
10 minutes away. Like I can't even say shit.
Yeah.
She's
I-
drastically understating the time it takes to
I
travel to her home
drive
from here.
like I drive like 10 lights up 27th.
And
That's
me
it.
and Megan are neighbors.
Yeah, we're neighbors.
Are you guys that close?
Yeah, like I could walk to his place.
I don't really have
You
a
can
fix on where
technically
your
walk
house
anywhere,
is,
but
What?
I couldn't fix on where that school is that you were saying.
It's right up 27th, and then we're like
You
between
don't have to like explain your address
15th
to
and
the internet.
17th.
you guys are discussing directions on a podcast.
So
His dick is respirating.
rest.
Anyway, so I'm gonna
breathe.
have some new sounders to add,
Sick.
and then I grabbed some other ones that I found funny from other things.
On that app, can you swipe like pages, or do you have to just deal with that one
I
page?
think you
and-
just get
and
this
change them
one
out?
page of fucking like
It's like 16.
4 and 7, so 28.
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably time for new ones.
Well, you can resize it, so maybe you might be able to put more
swipe around.
on one.
Swipe.
Oh no, you can hit soundboard, so you could go to another one. yeah.
Sick.
So I guess you can. You just
Swipe
can't
it
like
over.
swipe a page, but you can select another soundboard to do it from.
If only we had that many guests lined up.
So that was what I was trying to bring up a second ago. Is there's a bunch of people that want to be guests?
Dope.
Cool. We'll line them up.
Let's rank them.
No, I don't want to. One of you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Giving us jobs.
The
and
only
shit.
one I don't.
God.
Delegating and shit. Fuck.
So the
I can't.
one
come.
that I looked and
Over
like
this podcast, I'm selling my mic.
the ones
I'm
that I
selling
like.
my guests.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could tell my co-hosts.
Yes.
Nobody would buy.
Oh,
Bump.
You guys would end up at Savers
Price drop. What?
next to the stinky
with the
ass
stale
shoes.
bread.
Yes. Soaking up
We'll
water.
make some dank ass.
Fuck you. I'm going to the DI, bruh.
Bear.
I kind of want to go, but like
Tax-free.
I don't want to like touch anything.
He's a whale, bruh.
He's a wheel, bro.
No, he's a
Now
will
that sounds
do.
like a southern guy
dude.
saying.
Will do.
That sounds like a southern guy saying wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow.
Will, bruh.
Look at him. He closed his eyes to say that.
I was getting in the, in the moment.
BARRUH. Will Burr. Bruh.
No, so the most interesting guess that I saw of the people, to be fair, I didn't look into a couple of them, but was the dude that makes movies, and I think a girl that Sten maybe used to date.
Savannah.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Was
she's
that
awesome.
was that her?
Savannah was messaging the page.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
was
I don't know
her.
who the
I
other guy
thought
is.
that's
I've never met him.
so he's
Yeah.
the director that has worked with like my ex and some other.
Savannah has a IMDb
Interesting.
page.
Right, yeah,
she's
so does
like-
Oh,
Lacey.
nice.
So we can have an IMDb on LMDB.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm sure I think his name's JD.
Yeah.
I think I'm sure JD has one because he's done a ton of movies.
Oh, for sure.
So
That'd be way cool.
he did some of the ones that like Lacey has done that are already out, and then one that I think is not out.
They would be sick.
The problem is that's 5 people,
Yeah.
so they're gonna have to share a mic. I can split the headphones. I can't split the mic. We only have 4 inputs.
Or
It'll
what
work.
if we had them on like individually?
Well, but I think that they want to come on and
Like all together.
Well, it would make more sense for them
yeah.
because they work together to come on together.
That makes sense.
Pointed with my braced ass wrist. My wrist hurts so bad today, and like weed would not help at all. And like I had to drive, so I didn't want to get like super
I could just
fucked
be in
up
the
high.
background yelling in that episode.
That's what you do normally anyway.
He's like cuddling with
I'll have
Bentley.
headphones.
No, I think
Right.
What?
I think if they're just like, I think we could make
If
it
they're
work.
like close enough,
yeah.
yeah.
If they're talking on each side of the mic,
Yeah.
because that mic's not directional, I don't think,
I'd
or it's
rather have-
adjustable.
I'd rather have them have mics anyway.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Anyway, so
Like
sounds
one of
good.
us can share.
we'll try to
something.
get guests, so it's not just our dumbasses talking.
Guys,
like next
and
week.
I have a beard does not fucking count as like cool hobbies or
Yeah,
talents.
there were some
I
dumbass reasons.
I texted Sean. I was like, I
Shut
really
the
should
fuck up
have.
and get in line.
I really should have like.
No, you texted me and you said I should have expected
Yeah,
this.
I should have
Yeah.
expected this
Yeah.
kind of maturity from our friends. I have a beard. Can I be on? No,
Yeah, that's not a thing.
unless you like won some cool beard competitions. Like we
If
don't
you had
want
like
to.
an
Still not
awesome
really.
beard,
Yeah.
but I don't remember who that was, but I remember clicking and be like, your beard's not even cool.
If you have like a best
Yeah.
in state award,
Yeah,
like something official.
you know, like
That's
one of
a
those
thing?
cool.
Like for beards?
I'm just saying that's
They
what
do
the
have, like,
that's what
beard-
the beard requirement would
Yeah,
be.
but no offense. The
Competitions.
beard competitions are the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I remember the first time that somebody told me about that, I was like, that's not real. So I looked it up on
It is.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately,
Sure
it is real. And the dude that won had made a bird cage out of his beard,
Yeah,
and he called it
I
a
think
beard
I
cage
Saw that
because that's creative.
beard cage.
beard cage.
But it was around his head.
He's a whale.
So he was the bird
You're like, this
in
doesn't
his
make any sense.
beard cage.
Oh, that's not what I saw. I saw a picture that was like legit had
Yeah.
a bird in it.
Yeah, same.
Oh
That's
no,
the
this
I
one was
saw.
like huge. It was like around his head. And the guy who
Had, like, a little
and the
finch in
guy
it.
who won the previous year.
And it's like waxed, so it's like stiff.
yeah, they put shit in it. The guy who won the previous year had done it to look like I want to say it was like an old like scuba diver when they had the giant metal things on their heads. Yeah, the
That's
little
interesting.
window, and there's like a brass thing
It'd be
that like
hard
drug
to-
you to the bottom of the ocean.
made out of beard.
But that's
Be
what
a
it was.
lot
And I was
less
like,
heavy.
Restrict
that's
your
not
airflow,
cool.
bruh.
Yeah, a little bit.
that's like when you see a
It's not
fashion
very
show and it's a
sealed.
bunch of shit that nobody will ever fucking wear.
Oh yeah, those
It's
are
the
weird.
exact same thing.
Those are
So-
real weird.
Yeah, I saw this fashion show the other day that I swear to God, like it was like in an ad, and I should have paid more attention to what it was, but I think they were trolling people, and it wasn't
You
like
think that, but like
no,
they're not.
I think
they actually
no because I think
made
this one
that.
was
That
so
moment
over
when
the
you legit can't tell.
Yeah.
no because this one was so over the top, and the people like so normally when they design stupid ass clothes that nobody's gonna wear, they still put them on really hot people. Mm-hmm.
or
and
they
those
all
people
look like death.
and those
Yeah,
people
skinny people.
and those people like do their thing and like look real professional. This one was a bunch of shit that nobody would wear on things that I'm guessing these people couldn't even get themselves dressed. Like yeah,
Pull
dude,
some
it was like
homeless people out of the
ridiculous.
street.
And I was just
You
like,
can have these clothes if you walk down.
and I was watching and I
Mediocre
remember
models.
no, because now that I have this like dual screen setup, I'll drag shit up here and just like let it play while I like do work on other shit. And so like it throws all sorts of random shit on it all the time. And that's when I saw it, and it was like one of the ads.
On the shuffle.
Yeah, and it was just like in an ad, and I didn't click it in time to see what it was. But
You're like, what the hell?
I remember looking up, and I was just like mesmerized. I'm like, this has got to be fake though, because like,
What is
why the
happening
fuck
right
would
now?
that be that? And I think I had it muted too, because I think I was on the phone, so like
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. But it was just like it looked like I'm gonna say like special people. No, they weren't. They were just stupid people. They weren't even. They were just
They're
like
dumb.
they were just people that shouldn't be doing a job modeling anything.
Weird.
Modeling like guillotines.
At least they
or
don't
something.
look
You think
like
it was
they're gonna
an
pass
ad?
out.
It was an
Like,
ad
was it
because it had the
supposed to
skip
be-
ad thing down at the bottom.
Was it supposed to be like satirical? Like it was.
I don't
Yeah,
know, but I
that's
was
what
like
I'm
watching it, and I
thinking.
was like, I don't know, but it looked really. It
Well
didn't, It
done.
didn't look set up. It didn't look like a commercial. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It looked like they had taken video and then made a commercial with it,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, is that real? And then I didn't click it.
You'll
I
have
didn't
to
care
try to
enough.
find that.
I know. How'd
Yeah,
you
I
find
don't
that?
even know how you like search ads.
And like the YouTube
Maybe
ads, you have
it'll
to.
just-
And the thing that's fucked up is
Maybe
I
it'll
just
pop
realized
up
because I have
again.
multiple YouTube accounts now.
Yeah.
Like depending on which one I'm on, I get way different types of ads.
Yeah.
And I was like, because some ad popped up in Spanish, and
Why would that? Why would
Because you
Because-
called Mexico, probably.
No,
It was like, oh,
no.
Got dial-up?
Because I got that video capture card and started trolling people on Xbox Live in Spanish
oh my
using Google
God.
Translate.
Stop.
And so when I uploaded it to YouTube, I put Spanish shit in
Oh
the title
my
so that
goodness. So no.
they would find it. So I started getting some ad for it was like for like Larry H. Miller Chevrolet,
But in Spanish.
but it was in Spanish.
Transcribed.
Like I heard it and I was like,
You're like, what?
why is this in Spanish? And then I looked up and all of the on the screen was in Spanish too. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
You're like, did I accidentally switch this over?
I was like, is there like a closed caption thing? And like
Algorithms.
there is, and you can do it in English, but like the voiceover, like the narrator was in Spanish and all the words were all
with
Spanish.
English subtitles.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
I was like, well, the CC thing, the closed caption thing is always in English. Well, you might be able to change it. I don't know how. That little thing down at the bottom, I don't know where it is. This
Dude,
thing?
algorithms are so weird, man. It picked up on random Spanish words you
Yeah.
were using and
Well, I use them in the
learned
title.
them. Right.
Oh, that
But I
makes
mean,
sense. Well, it's just like how if you're having any sort of conversation, Facebook ads will start targeting you
It's so strange.
things that you just had a conversation about.
the only thing I ever get ads for is prismatic powders.
Yeah.
And if you've ever gone to that website, it's probably you get ads for it anytime you go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
cookies
like
are,
really
gnarly.
aggressive.
Yeah,
They're
their
on
cookies are
it.
gnarly.
And the thing is,
Buy our powders.
it doesn't really make any sense to me because like I order from them like 3 times a week.
Yeah,
so
you're
it's
already
like
a consistent customer.
yeah, it's
What's
like
the point?
stop advertising to me.
Yeah.
Like give me something else to not buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay, I'm already on it.
yeah, like I buy shit from you guys all the time. What are
That's
you
like
doing?
advice for Facebook almost because like
Yeah, it's not just Facebook,
Prismatic
dude.
is, like,
It's
effective, but,
Google
like-
AdWords is where that goes through.
yeah.
So it's literally everywhere. Like I'll be looking at random websites and like I'll get to the bottom and it's like an ad for prismatic powders and I'm like, what the fuck?
Remember when we were talking about something face to face and then I saw an ad for it? What was that?
I don't know, but I
It
remember
happens
that.
quick.
That shit's creepy.
It happens way quick.
Yeah, because
But
I
it's
think
like-
it's because your phone listens to you.
Right. It's like the microphone's engaged and then
Well, because every app ever that
Words
you
to text.
install says access to your microphone.
it's
Every
weird.
single one.
I don't even care about stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck.
It's
like, I know that
show me
people-
the
cool.
ads.
Like
Tell
I'm
me
still
what
gonna
I want.
yeah, I'm still
I'll
gonna buy what I
it.
want or not buy what I don't want.
I know, but you get all the people out there that are like, oh yeah, but that's the government listening to you. It's like, bro, the government can listen to me whether I put it on my phone or not.
yeah, we have a podcast. We want people to
Well,
listen
no,
to
but
us.
it's like,
Literally
no, what I'm
listen
saying,
to
like,
us.
We love attention.
they don't have to do something ridiculous to be able to figure out my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the
exactly.
government. They could do all sorts of weird, fucked up things, and I have no control over
Yeah.
it. Like,
No
that's
matter
not how
what.
that works.
Look at what I'm Googling.
They're going to be like, wow, these boring ass people.
Next.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
Hard pass.
Speaking of things on the internet, I just saw that Bernie Sanders is running for president in 2020,
Yeah.
and he's gonna shit on everybody.
Well, I mean, that's what we thought about. That's what we thought he was going to do last year.
Yeah.
So
No,
What do you call
I
it
never
when
thought he
it's-
was because he wasn't gonna ever win the Democratic nomination. So
Yeah,
like,
everyone
like,
was so
wasn't ready for
hyped
it,
on
really.
it, though. That's what I felt like.
well, no, like he
But
got
they get
he got
hyped about it, and
bamboozled.
then they don't
do
actually
anything about
vote.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's because he got bamboozled by
Bamboozled.
fucking Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
They admitted, like the DNC, like admitted that they fucked him over, and then he was like, "All right, well, look where that got you," and now like Trump's approval ratings are dropping super low everywhere.
Yeah.
Like literally every single state. I think the smallest drop was 28%, which is a lot.
He was
Like
just
that's a lot.
Here fucking up our parks.
True.
I know parks I've never been to, and I know that I should feel bad about it or whatever, and I think it's shitty, but like I don't understand any of it either.
Ian's
So
whole family's worked Grand Staircase for like years. His dad was a park ranger, like super high up in all of like I don't know, federal parks, everything.
And
That's
he
why
was
he
just
lived.
we would
That's
go
why he
up-
lived in Kanab. That's why he like lived everywhere. And
Yeah, my family like grew up in southern Utah, always
Yeah.
hiking, me and my brother. Yeah.
and they're trying
were
to make
at
the
that rally.
monument or like the protected area smaller. Is that what they're trying to do?
like by 85%, and they want to drill it.
Oh, because they want to sell it for oil.
Yeah.
And people's
Oh,
like
that's
justification
For
is
like
that it's
fracking though is what I heard,
Yeah,
and that's like,
like
the,
the worst.
worst. yeah, the worst.
When you're
thing that
when
you
you're
could
just on some
do.
fuck the earth shit.
Yeah, literally. Like, has
Deep.
anyone seen Fern Gully?
deep down.
Although I don't know, I used to have there was like 2 or 3 people on my friends list, which have now been deleted mostly for being Trump supporters. but they
Weird how those go
Natural
together.
selection.
Well,
Yeah,
the-
the delete button.
So
and
weird.
these guys
Oh, I meant.
these guys would always try to defend like fracking because they
Yeah.
at some point
'Cause that
had
was
both
their
had
job.
jobs in other places
Yes,
doing that.
it's always that.
And I'm just like,
It's like, well, I survived off that.
and they're
Well,
like,
get a
well,
different
yeah, but
job.
this is this, and I'm like, okay, but that doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fed you at one point, so it's
Yeah, I was
okay.
like, hey, I hate to break it to you. There's people out there who literally get killed or get paid to go kill people.
Yep.
To eat.
That's
Yeah.
not a good job either. Like that doesn't make it okay
Yep.
Just
Yep.
just because it exists.
because it pays you.
Yeah, they're almost all hicks.
Well, yeah.
For
They
real.
like it's like the culture that they grew up in. I feel like.
Yeah,
It's just like,
Like
easier
some-
to be brainwashed.
Yeah. When you're homeschooled and
Definitely got the bigger penis.
so we'll have guests. I don't know. We're like going back to that. I'm trying to think of other things. Oh yeah, the website.
oh yeah, you were doing that.
That
And
word-
then-
WordPress
Sucks.
flow.
Does it?
God,
It
it
seems like
sucks.
WordPress is a pain.
No, WordPress is awesome once it's set up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
the
super because you can edit
designing
it from
part.
anything. You can send a text message and it posts updates.
Yeah.
I mean, like you can do
Nice.
all sorts of cool shit. But like, fuck setting it up.
Yeah.
Fuck it right in the ass. It sucks so fucking bad. It was like everything that I did, and then
This
I
is
bought
why
a
people
template.
get paid so much to web design.
Well, I bought a template because like templates are usually pretty easy. Except the
Yeah,
last
for-
couple of times that I bought templates
That's
from,
what I was gonna say.
I
is
think I
whoever
bought
you
them
used
from
for
template.
wheel culture sucked. Like
Well-
their tech support sucked. It
Right.
didn't
Like,
work.
no.
So this is what happened. I bought a template, and the template like looks a certain way when you buy it, and you click the live demo, which I showed you guys the live demo of it.
Right.
And I was like, all right, this is what it's gonna look like. I fucking upload it. None of that comes up. It is literally a purple and white page that has 2 lines of text that are both error messages, and I'm just like,
Like, what the fuck?
all right,
Like, I think that's what I saw, and then it loaded later.
yeah, probably. And then so, yeah, it said like room 33. I think it was the
Yeah.
only thing it said on it
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
top. And
When
then
you sent me that, I was like, what the hell is this?
right, so
That's
then
the screenshot that I sent. I was like,
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
work. But then I like went back
Right.
to it and it had loaded.
so I got on with the tech support from my host and the tech support from Template Monster at the same time because ultimately they're gonna both do the exact same thing.
Conference them in. Yeah.
Because my host supports WordPress, so they send you to like WordPress like specific techs to deal with it, and they're pretty like efficient. So both of them said it was a 10-minute wait, and I was like, okay, like I guess
be
I'll
realistic.
just sit here, whatever. And then one of them popped in like 10 minutes. The other one actually, after an hour, had still never come in. By the way,
What the hell?
but this lady starts telling me
Is
she's
this
like
like the little chat window?
yeah. So I had 2 of them on the screen, and I was doing everything on this, like the bit on the TV,
Yeah.
like that I was like working on. And then the lady goes, she said, "Oh well, have you used our Template Monster something install tool?" And I was like, "No, I don't trust anything from you guys because every time I get something from you, it fucking sucks."
That's deja vu. That seems like, yeah, something from.
And she's
last
like,
time.
well, okay, well, if you give me your password and stuff, I'll install it for you. And I was like, cool. Then I don't have to do anything. And like, keep in mind, I've installed 100 WordPress themes and never had an issue ever.
Yeah.
I've done it numerous times. The last 2 I bought from Template Monster, and they've sucked.
I know.
So this lady, I was like, oh, you're gonna install everything? Cool. I was like, sick.
Take over.
Here's all
Do
my
it.
information. Do whatever you need to. So she's like, okay, so if you like refresh this page, there should be a link that says like start install. And I was like, you just said you were gonna do it. Like
3, 2, 1, go.
that's
Right.
not the
Go,
same
go,
thing.
go.
I gave you my
You do
password
it.
so that you would do it, not so that you
you'd
could tell
come
me.
in, yeah.
And she's like, oh, I installed the like
The
installer
downloader.
for
I
you.
installed the
Oh my
installer.
And I was like, no, lady, I just told you that I didn't trust anything from you guys because it sucked. That didn't mean take my password and install that on there.
Oh my.
And she doesn't speak English. I mean, we're typing.
English.
Well, we're
Oh.
typing, but I can tell like by her phrasing that she doesn't like English isn't her first language. And I'm like trying to be nice at first because I guess she is trying to help in theory. And then she's like, "Oh, well, you have to install the like data, like the template data to like show you the live demo stuff.
Sounds
And
like
I
a
was
headache.
like,
What the
I was like, yeah,
fuck, dude?
right. So that's like in the install file though, right? Because it's like all you do is upload a zip file, and then it does everything on its own. You answer a couple
Unpacks
questions,
the files, yeah.
and then she's like, well, it is, but it's in a separate zip folder, so it doesn't unzip in the zip folder when you upload it.
What
like
the
you have to go
Why is
through it.
everything that she says, yeah, except?
Yeah.
And I was like,
but
I was like, okay.
Yeah, but.
I was like, okay.
No.
I need you to do this. I need you to go in and you need to install it because I'm about to lose my fucking mind.
I gave you my
Because I
password
spent
to do
hours
this.
fucking with the wheel culture one to get it to
I
work.
know, I remember that.
And then I was like,
Kind of half-assed worked anyway.
right. And then I was like, I'm not fucking doing this again. The whole point of me buying this fucking template is to make it so I don't have to do this. That's why it's a fucking template. And then she goes, okay, I'll do it. And I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
She comes back. No, I get a message about 10 minutes later that says, like, you have to type something in this window or we think you leave, or like you left.
Yeah.
The auto shut.
And I'm like,
Hello.
I said, I guess I'm typing something in this window so you know I didn't leave. And she's like, she goes, still with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want you to be with me. I want you to fix my website.
She's like, still here.
And she,
What are you waiting
And then
for?
she
Like-
goes, oh, are you not installing it?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
my God.
And I was like,
I'd
look,
lose my shit.
I was like, and so like,
We don't need
you
a
can't
website.
Put, you can't
We're
put
fine.
images.
Give me my money back.
You can't put images right in this chat window, but
Yeah.
they give you a thing that you can screenshot, and it provides a link to that screenshot. Okay, so that they can send you screenshots of what they're seeing. You
That
can send
makes
it to them,
sense.
and it's really, it is simple. So I screenshot it, saved it, opened it in Photoshop, circled where she said she was fucking
There's
installing
the
it,
screenshot.
sent it back to her,
again.
and I was like,
screenshot.
I was like, I
Right.
don't know if English is your first language, but you just said that you were doing this.
yeah.
I was like, I sat here for 10 minutes. I sat here long enough. I sat here so long that your chat window thought that I left.
I was about to expire.
And I was like, nope, still here. And then she's like, oh, okay, I can do that for you. And I was like,
It's weird. They kind of seem automated. It's like you
I
wonder
was like,
which ones
okay.
are automated and which ones
Yeah.
aren't.
yeah, because like some of the messages are clearly something she's typing as a response.
Yeah.
But then some of them are just like
It
a
happens.
generic,
Robotic.
like
Yeah.
out of a drop down box.
Well, so we have a chat option at my work, and we have the option to type, but then we also have a bunch of automated shit we can just
Macros.
click on.
Yeah, Black
so
Rifle, we had a bunch of macros, which
Yeah.
were like, you could tell because it would
Yeah.
be 2 seconds
super
later and you get
formal.
a paragraph.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Like super.
But
big.
brief, like chat messages. I don't know.
Yeah, so we can do both.
yeah, she had-
Anyways, did you get it figured out?
I mean, it's figured out now, sort of.
Okay.
I didn't check back.
So what ended
I
up
haven't
happening?
looked at it for
Here,
a
I
while,
can. I'll
because
pull
I
it up
thought we
over
weren't
here.
doing this anymore.
So what ended up happening is we put it like it's all there now, minus the content, right? So like the
The
data
theme.
from the theme is
Mm-hmm.
all the. I just misspelled that. Did I misspell that?
No.
That's what I saw.
This is what you saw.
Yeah,
The
same.
color looks, yeah.
That's
This
exactly
is not
what
at
I
all
saw.
what either one of.
Website coming soon. That's
This is literally not either.
Sean's like,
Why didn't you guys say that? That's not.
because I was like,
I
cool,
figured
we're
that
gonna
was-
have a
yeah, I
website
figured that
soon.
was what
Yeah,
was
I thought
going
like
on.
you were showing us where we were gonna have
Log
the
in.
website.
What is this?
oh, you guys are jackasses. That's not at all.
I'm like, wow,
what-
cool, Sean.
Sick. We'll see what's next.
This is literally not
Let
at
us know when
all
it's up and running.
what should have been there.
Oh, well, that's exactly
And that's also
what
not
you
what I
said.
was seeing. So I'll do this because nobody can see this anyway. So this, I'll put a screen capture in so you guys can see.
Say our unfinished website.
Well, what's weird is like I wish
Generic
one of you
welcome
would have
page.
fucking said this
Welcome.
because this isn't what was there.
So
That's why I was like, what?
I
Dude,
didn't
this
know
is such
what I
deja
was.
vu for wheel culture. It's like when you log in, it works, but when you log in, it doesn't.
Weird.
Yeah, like I had even like set up the thing to make you guys like team members on here and everything. So I had no idea that none of you could see it.
You sent me like the template preview, like what it will look
Right,
like.
and that is
but-
what
Yeah.
it looks like now. Ironically, it's just you apparently can't fucking see it.
Yep, good old WordPress. I remember this.
I have to pee.
Then go pee, Megan. I don't
I don't
care.
want to leave.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know.
I hate having two monitors. I hate having two monitors the way that I have them set up. If they were side by side, it would be one thing, but I never like.
They're in front of each other.
Yeah, so like
it's
I'll go
kinda
up
weird.
to try to go to it, and that doesn't go to anywhere
like,
as you
no.
might imagine.
Does your graphics card have like a way to do it?
Nope.
One in front of the other?
Wait, what is our
No,
time
because
frame?
why would you? It's been an hour.
I think you
So
can do it in
good.
like presentation mode, maybe.
I don't know.
Well, if it's been an hour, I am gonna go pee. So
Then fucking go pee, Megan.
going.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, yeah.
Write a book and sell it to somebody who gives a shit.
I will. The Adventures of Potty Time.
That's not it. So many creepy guys would buy that book.
Sounds like
So many creepy guys.
Potty.
Like the golden shower dudes. Pee on my face.
I'll be your toilet.
Oh, you know what? It's right here. It's because... Fuck. That's
You look at,
why.
like a live view.
Well, it's because I... Oh.
Can't
Uh-oh.
quite read that.
Wait, what? You can't read the TV? Why can't you read the TV?
I can read everything but the very smallest text. So I can see like next step, more actions, edit your front page, add additional pages. Yeah, the TV's pretty crisp.
Oh, yeah, look. This is what you should have seen the whole time.
Oh yeah, dope. So this is that's what that first screenshot looked like.
Okay, so when
Even the color, like the colors, the font, nothing is the same of that welcome page.
No, that welcome page says nothing. That's a completely separate thing. That's my host's page.
Where it says website coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
This is what you
looks
guys should have
completely
seen the
different.
entire time, though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, we have to go in and change all this
It's
information.
It looks like the The theme is like
yeah,
stock
this is
still.
the
It's not
this is
modified.
the data from the theme.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess my point is that there'll be a website soon enough, and now everybody can actually. No, don't go look.
Not yet.
You don't know the URL anyway. Go fuck yourself.
Website coming soon.
Anyway, so Megan, that's what it was supposed to look like.
your bathroom's fucking freezing.
Well, the whole back area is probably freezing because I don't run a heater because I run the oven.
Real cold.
Yeah, it's only worth it to heat up here.
Yeah, it's
Not hitting
barely
the whole
worth it.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
Dope
like an old
website
person.
though.
Anyway, so this is all the shit that has to go in and get edited.
Yeah.
Yeah, put us in there.
No, I'm gonna leave that girl. I'm just gonna say that's you.
Ew, she looks
Wow.
She looks like
like she maybe does math.
She looks like
Yeah,
she's
lots
fucking
of meth.
grew up chewing on a stereo or something. Like I don't know what the fuck happened to her teeth.
She ate a VCR tape.
No, she
Guess
ate a
I'll be
VCR.
DJ now.
She thinks she is a VCR.
She's holding
bro.
a
She
fucking.
eats
She's holding a
hella
record
tapes.
and a microphone, and she's holding the microphone like she's about to battle rap, which is super awkward.
She's saying,
Just
"Oh,
getting her fingerprints all over the fucking record.
yeah, fucking it up."
Yeah.
God,
Don't do that.
Consider
Anyway.
it, asshole.
Nobody can see this, but I'll post a screenshot so all you weirdos
Yay.
can see it.
Website coming soon.
But there's still a lot of work to get done. But there's a thing. I'm gonna change this, so if you want to be a guest, you can click on it. And,
yeah, to
your
submit.
shit.
Yeah,
and then these things
application.
right here. This will always post the newest SoundCloud thing, and then you can go back to previous SoundCloud things.
Oh, that's dope.
Please
That
do not
is dope.
submit lame shit.
Yeah, just because you have a beard. Well, somebody else was like, "I'm a mom." It's like, what? Yeah, you and like half of Utah.
Yay!
Like, I'm not taking anything away from it, but it's not earning any points either.
Are you a savage mom? Do you have?
Yeah.
You
like,
ever
funny
kicked your mom? You ever kicked your kid down a flight of stairs?
are you
then
like
I don't
a-
want to talk to
one
you.
of those
Not
Pinterest
interested.
moms? If you don't have 100,000 followers or more, don't talk to me.
You're out.
Pinterest?
Pinterest, Instagram. You know
I can't
those-
get into Pinterest. I've tried,
Oh
man.
god, I
Ugh.
fucking love Pinterest.
Recipes?
Yeah. Okay, that post that I posted today, I get this box from Winder every week.
Okay, look.
And it gives me
Wait.
all these random fruits and
Winder
vegetables. that
home delivery?
Yeah.
Oh
it
my
forces
God.
me to find new recipes and
Yes.
cook cool shit.
So
Do
here's
they
the
send you like random stuff?
yeah, so you can get a produce box and they just throw like random seasonal things in
I've
it.
seen them trying to sell that at
Yeah,
like farmers
it's
market and
so
stuff. That's
nice.
dope.
It's so nice. I love it.
Dope.
We get like bread, cheese, eggs, and then the produce box that has just like a random assortment of shit.
Do you,
That
want,
is
do you want to
awesome.
know how fucked up I am?
What, Sean?
I didn't read your post, but I saw that it was a giant phallic green thing, and I thought that's what it was about.
Oh my!
Idiot. Idiot.
I just assumed because Megan posted
Like,
it was
dude,
about
what's
a
that
dick.
You
dick-shaped
illiterate
thing that's
I'm not
It
illiterate.
was a pretty big
I just know
paragraph.
Megan.
Today you are. Oh my god.
Speaking of food,
I know we should go get
I'm
food.
hungry
probably.
again.
You know what I just said
We'll
though?
close it out.
We've recorded. Well, we recorded for an hour and 13 minutes, but you guys didn't know it was recording for the first like.
No, I watched you hit record.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, right.
There's a little bit on camera that was early
I
too.
believe you.
We'll do.
There's a lot on the camera that's early.
Yeah.
Actually, like a lot.
Probably like 10 minutes.
I mean, we don't like do anything, but
There's a lot
sit
missing
here,
on the
so-
camera too.
Yeah, there's also
there's
some
a
missing
good
on the
chunk
camera.
missing.
That was Megan's fault, though. So,
What?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I saw that. I was here to witness that.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Get
moved
your
at
shit
all.
together. Because you're into like peeing on dudes' faces or whatever.
Turned off the GoPro. Thanks.
Water sports.
Yeah. Water.
Thought that was coming from the shop. I thought someone was yelling. I was like, what
Sounded
the
like it was
hell?
over there.
Who's fucking here yelling?
I locked the
We're
door.
podcasting, you
I promise.
asshole. Get out of here.
Just randomly yelling, no.
No,
No, God,
there was
no.
no.
children out there last time. Like I don't.
That is wrong.
Bentley's acting a fool. No, God. no.
Bailey's screaming in English.
As he sits over there completely peaceful.
I know. He was like, you guys
Dead.
are idiots.
Yeah.
All of you.
It's like, let my dick breathe. Damn.
So,
Damn.
Exactly.
we're going to try to record another one next week.
Woo! We are gonna record another
We're
one.
going to
next
try
week.
to record another one next week. Do you even know what day?
Finals coming up.
Let's do Tuesday again because
Megan's
I
not
do
going to
have
pass her
finals.
final either way, so I don't think that should come into play as far as
Well,
schedule goes.
like I don't want to do it on Wednesday because I'll be studying for my Thursday final on Wednesday. So let's do it after my first final on Tuesday.
But if you're not going to pass your final, does it matter if you study?
I can,
Yeah.
I can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I just go
I can
in
do it.
there, yeah, if I go
You
in there
have a
without
week.
studying and
I'm a
fail,
real
I
boy.
feel worse about myself.
I'm a will dude.
Will do.
He the will dude.
The will dude.
We didn't talk about
Will
anything
do.
funny.
The pussy
At all.
made me
Yeah, we
crazy.
did. I was laughing a
Yeah.
little bit.
You were
Me
laughing
too.
at your own jokes, though, which is something that happens on other podcasts while
Laughing
I'm
at
not
your
laughing.
Face. My ears ringing now. Did
You ever
do
watch an
something?
entire
Wow.
podcast? You know what's disappointing is watch an entire watch, whatever. I guess listen for an hour at people laughing at themselves.
I mean,
That sounds
that's
like
kind
our,
of what we
but
do.
like
what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I know that people like laugh at this shit.
Along with us.
Yeah.
I really hope
Only
so.
people who get our humor. Because I
No.
feel like if some random
anyone else.
person. Oh. Shit.
I feel like if some random person listened, I think you have to have like some sort of connection with the people.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. I can't help you like me. You don't like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't
Fuck
come and
off.
talk to me. Like if I don't know you, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that much of a connection with you.
No holding
I
hands.
don't.
Like I'm not
want
I'll
leaving.
hold your
beard
hand, but don't
be
talk
on
to
the show. Don't send me a picture of your face for your contact picture either. I
Yeah.
just
Nudes
want
Nudes only.
I just want pussy shots.
Oh my
Busting
god.
nut, gonna lick it up.
Fucking Cossack's laugh is money.
Love it.
Money.
He's Italian, bro. All right. Well, I guess we can.
Segments next week.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go
we'll
through
think
these
of something.
segments.
Tight.
I know Stan already has one. I think kind of worked out.
Yours was a good idea.
I gotta come up with shit for it though.
You have to
I only
write,
have
like,
a name.
You have to
and
write
an
a
idea
list
at
of
this
all
point.
of
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come up with.
I don't know how many.
You're gonna have to
try
come
and
up with a
cover in
name, and
each
I'm gonna
episode.
have somebody come up with a jingle to open it.
Ooh.
Oh, the reason that I was asking about what day to do it next week, I want to do it on YouTube live.
Ew, don't do that.
I'm gonna fuck with it. So I had to make another YouTube
Fuck
channel to
you.
troll people online.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So because I have that, I can fuck with the live settings on another channel and just have like people do some like checking on it for me before we actually
Smart.
do it.
Smart.
But I will say that if you want to watch me troll people online, I'm going to be posting those links.
that's a
soon enough.
podcast I might watch.
Because-
to be
Same.
honest,
I have managed to find some of the stupidest fucking people on Xbox in the last like week, and it's been amazing.
Did you even watch that video I sent you about that?
Which one?
I mean, you were mad at us at that point.
What did you send?
I sent like if online video games were real life.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd
the
seen that
people,
before.
Like, across. The
Yeah,
lake,
they're
and
on the
he's like,
island.
Hey!
Yeah.
He's like, "What's your name? Fuck you."
Yeah. Yeah, they like talk shit to each other, but then they like
But they're,
come
like,
into
so-
contact, right?
yeah.
Like they end up like meeting each other or something. Yeah.
They're like, "Let's go fuck shit up."
they're friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Squad.
Fuck you.
No, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I am gonna be posting links of me fucking with people.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really stupid people on Xbox. And there's
I'll
a lot of
watch
people.
that for sure.
There's a lot of people that like.
A lot of kids that shouldn't be on there.
No, but there's a lot of adults that shouldn't be on there. It's
True.
really
There's a lot
what it
of
is.
adults that act like
Man,
kids on there.
there's some people that are just every time they talk, you're like, man, you are fucking dumb.
Yeah, you should not be
Like,
alive.
who ties your fucking shoes, bro?
Right.
Because there's no way you do that shit on your own.
How'd you find your own fucking house?
It's on my bracelet.
He's a will dude.
I Ubered home. I'm a will dude.
My mom gave me an app. No, so I'm gonna be posting those soon enough. I just have to get like enough material because what happens is I usually piss people off fast enough that they leave in like 10 minutes. They leave like
Aw.
after one game,
Rage.
Yeah.
and
Rage quit.
but I have this one that's like ongoing right now. This dude, and his name's Yukon99 on Xbox. In case anybody's bored and wants to send him fucked up messages.
Probably drives a Yukon.
No, it's Yukon, so like University of Connecticut. And I found out where he lives, and I found his
Yukon.
Facebook page, and I found his full name and his girlfriend's name, and all sorts of
Jesus
things,
Christ.
which
God,
I
you dig deep.
which I have begun using.
It's like that
Oh,
meme
no.
when you Google someone's name and find out a little bit of information. Hacker man.
No, so like all I had to go on was this dude's. So it's Yukon, so it's U and then CONN99, right? And on Xbox, like there's no information on there.
Yeah.
But if you have the Xbox app on your phone, which you do now, there's a like it can tie into like certain things. Like it can
Social
tie into
media.
like your Facebook and
Yeah.
shit, but you can't like link to somebody's Facebook. It's so that you can post your own shit onto your Facebook from Xbox. But what it did is it took his profile picture from Facebook and put it on his account.
No way.
And I
Did you
reverse image searched
it?
that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Went backwards.
My dude.
And what's funny is I found what I had to
so
find.
easy.
I had to
It's
find
so
his fucking
easy.
Twitter first, but his Twitter was tied to his Facebook.
Hacker man.
Hacker man.
So I got his Twitter, which had his first name in it. So then I found his Facebook
Fuck
off
yeah.
of that, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome." Then I found pictures of his girlfriend,
this is
and he was
awesome.
like threatening to like he was saying all these fucked up things because like kids on there
Course,
like
it's the
try to be
internet and you're
threatening.
anonymous. Yeah.
Right. And he's like, I'll come to your house. I'll kill your fucking mom. I'll kill your fucking sister and all this weird shit. And I was like, well, I don't have
You
a
have a
sister.
sister?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I was like, well, I don't have a sister and my mom doesn't live with me. So,
Have fun finding her.
and then I was like,
so
what?
stoked to meet your fit sister for a sec.
And I was like, so what are you just going to ask your mom for a ride over here? Are you going to borrow her bus pass or what are you doing?
Borrow it.
And he's like, I have a car shop. And I was like, okay, first of all, anybody who has ever owned a shop has never called it a car shop.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
nobody has ever said that. Unless it was like 1896.
I have a wheel shop.
And he goes, and then I was like, oh, all right, well, let's say hypothetically you do have a car shop, which you don't, but let's say you do. What cars are in it right now? And he's like, I have a 99 Eclipse GSX. And I was like, and
Does he
like,
have a Yukon?
well, no,
has
no,
a
there's
Yukon
like,
for
there's
sure.
like a
Too
list,
easy.
like, I'm playing on a team of 6, and they just let me do my thing because they think it's funny. And then he had like 2 people with him. And then like there was other random people in the lobby. Well, he's like, I have a 99 GSX and it's just crickets in the fucking, like everybody's like, what? Like that was your go-to?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I also have a fully built Del Sol in the shop right now.
Oh
And I was
my
like,
God.
oh, you have a fully built Del Sol and a 99 Eclipse?
Maybe telling the truth at this
I was
point.
like, I kind of believe you, but only because the combined value of both your vehicles was $2,000.
so shitty at this point. Yeah.
And he goes, I have a 2002 Audi A6 turbo. And I was like, oh, okay, well now it's $4,000.
Yep. 2 out of 3 run. 2 out
And
of 3
I was like,
run.
and so while all this is going on, I'm on my computer, like looking for information because we're between games, right?
Like, what's the name of your shop?
And well, I was like,
yeah, good
what's
question.
your Instagram for your shop?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you think I'm just gonna tell some random guy on the internet? I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
You just bragged about it 30 seconds ago. Yeah, you should tell me. Like now I can look it up.
Yeah.
and like Instagrams aren't private either. Like
Right.
it's not.
Well, you can
Very
make it
rarely,
private,
yeah.
but,
Especially
like-
if they're a company.
Right.
Yeah.
And so he wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah.
And so
Weird.
like
'Cause
I'm
it
already
doesn't exist.
and I'm already on the computer like
Making it
looking
for
up
sure
his
exists.
information. And so I'm sitting, like a game like right there, and I turn the keyboard and shit over here and the mouse, and I'm like on this, like looking shit up.
This is a nice little like multitasking.
Yeah, like it
station
works
for you
super well
now.
for this.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking it up, and I was like, "Oh, so your name's Ruben, huh?"
No.
And it's just nothing. silent. And then one of his friends goes, "What the fuck?"
Shit,
And I was
dude.
like,
the
I was like, "Hey, you said that you went through my Instagram and the girls that I hang out with are hella ugly, but what's this chunky bitch on your arm?"
Oh yeah.
And he fucking lost his mind,
my
dude. He
God.
freaked out. And luckily, I got it all recorded. And so
I was just gonna say.
we played one more game because right then the game started, and my team is then like, "Holy fuck, dude! Like, what the fuck did you do to this kid?" Because he's like freaking out at this point. And we come back into the lobby, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, you guys don't say anything. Just be dead silent. No laughing, no anything." And then
Turn your mics off.
And then if anybody says anything, like, I'm gonna handle it, but I'm gonna change shit up a little bit. And he goes, the kid comes back in. He goes, "How the fuck do you find out my name?" Right? And I can do this little kid
Immediately.
voice,
Oh my
which
God.
when I do it like in person, I don't think sounds like it, but it
On
fools people on the
Xbox.
internet every fucking time. And I'm gonna try to do it right now, and I have no idea if it's gonna
He's
work.
like, don't look at me.
No, it's because it makes me laugh.
no eye contact.
But no, like I'll go, "Hello?" And then the dude was like, "Hello?" And I was like,
Hello.
"My brother said you're a bitch." and he goes, "What?" And you hear like somebody like on his team like kind of laughs, and he's like, "He said he's coming to Connecticut to fuck that fat girl."
Oh my.
And this dude's like, he starts screaming, and I start laughing, so I have to mute the mic. And I'm like, "Fuck, all right." And then so I come back on,
Yes, I'll come
yourself.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, "He said that he found your." No, I'm not going to try to do the kid's voice because I'm going to laugh. He goes, "He said that he found your yearbook." And the guy's like, "What?" And he's like, "Were you really in the chess club?" Because I totally found that like they have like a digital online yearbook from this dude's fucking school, and this dude was in the chess club, which I don't care. Chess is fucking awesome. I'm not talking shit about
True,
that at all.
true.
But I am
So
saying,
funny.
if you are in the chess club, you are probably not in a position to threaten to kill people. Like those are two things that
They
are
don't
not
go
going
together.
hand in hand.
No.
And so this dude goes, "Put your brother back on." And I was like, "You totally believe that? Like you're such an idiot." But I
The
was
little
like,
kid's your brother?
"Yeah, the little kid's
Yeah,
my brother."
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Put
he
your
goes,
fucking brother
Put your
back
fucking
on.
brother
I was
on.
like, I go, "He doesn't want to come on. He's trying to buy a plane ticket to Connecticut."
Oh my
And like
God.
just sits there, and then like dude doesn't say anything. He's like, "Yeah, he won't fucking come here." And we're like, "He just got out of jail from the last time somebody said that."
Oh my God,
And
dude.
the dude's like, he's like, "Yeah, he's not gonna fucking come here." And then like I'm looking up like what airport that I would fly into,
yeah.
and I like
You're so fast.
I turned away from my fucking headset, like so I was like looking away from it, and I was like, "Tell him I'm flying in." I don't even remember what the name of the airport was. I was like, "Tell him I'm flying into this airport on Friday at 3:22 if he wants to pick me up. If not, I'm Ubering to his house." And I was like, "I'm Ubering to his house on like Avondale Court, which is where he fucking lived."
Dude.
And dude was gone
Yeah,
instantly.
done.
Like he was completely gone. And then his friends were both still in the lobby. There were still two kids. And then one guy goes, "Are you just fucking with him?" And then one of my dudes that was on my team, it's a kid I've never played with before, but he's like friends of my friends online. The guy goes, "No, bro, he just got out of jail for that shit. You should probably tell your friend to change his name."
Oh my
And they
God.
fucking left instantly. And I was like, and I start cracking up. All of us are now
Verify and
laughing.
dip.
Jesus.
And then we're all like, somebody's like, "Are you fucking streaming this?" Because I had told him like what I was doing,
Yeah.
and I was like, "I'm not streaming it, but I'm recording it."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You have to
Please
upload
post
it."
that
And I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh no, I'm
dude,
gonna
I
upload
wanna
it."
see that.
No, but so
Fuck.
now that kid and I have been messaging back and forth.
The homie of a homie?
No, like
The
the
actual dude you were
Yukon
trolling.
99 kid
Oh.
and me
No
have been
way.
messaging back and forth, and then occasionally my little brother joins in,
Oh
and
my
he'll say
God.
something.
Are they
And-
those like recordings, like a voicemail that you can send, or is it?
Yeah,
like
it's like a
text?
no, it's like a voice. Yeah, like you record
Almost
talking
like a
into the
voicemail.
headset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
So it's like 15 seconds, I think,
Yeah.
is the limit or something like that, or 20 seconds. And I told him, so I'm flying in this Friday, in theory.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I've registered a fake, like a VPN number
Oh my God, you're going all out.
In that area code.
from his area code, and I'm gonna tell him I'm at the airport. My cell phone's dead, but I'm gonna call his phone.
Yeah.
From that area code and see what happens, and
like
I'm
on
gonna record
WhatsApp
that.
or whatever.
Yeah. So
Oh my
this one's just on Text Me, I think is actually the name of the app. But-
Amazing.
so I'm gonna call him from a local area code to him. and tell him that my cell phone's dead and ask if he wants to handle this now or if I have to come to his house. But I'm going to record the whole thing
Yeah.
from my chair in the
You
shop.
definitely have to do pranks as your
Utah.
segment. Yeah.
So it should be funny. We'll see what happens.
I want to help with pranks too.
We'll see what happens with this kid. I couldn't find anything like shop wise. I found a shop that like he had taken a picture and like posted in the shop or like tagged the shop in it.
MySpace in like 2002.
No, it was from like a year ago, but there was no Del Sol or no GSX.
Damn it.
unfortunately. It's really
A6
hoping.
A6?
Doesn't run.
Well, no, why would it?
Of course not. Of course not.
So I don't know. I'm gonna keep that going, and then once I get, if I can get that together, because like content wise, right now it's at 32 minutes, which is way too long. But that's like cut down.
Clip it.
I know, but that is like
He's like, I was
because you
fucking
got to
with this guy for
remember,
a
well,
long
we had
time.
like we had big periods of time between games.
Yeah.
Because we had a team of 6, and like you don't always find games right away. And they stayed in the lobby for like 3 games. So we kept getting these windows, and then like there's recording of us talking like. Because it's
In between.
I'm talking to my team in the game, and we're just like laughing, and they're like, "How did you find all that?" I'm like, "Well, that was
The
actually
internet."
really simple
Yeah.
to figure out." So we're gonna keep trying. Did you hear like a loud popping sound?
Yeah,
Well, that's
what
why you got
was
scared.
that?
I don't know. This building does it.
Yeah, it's a roof, I think.
It's Jesus. God's not real.
How long are we at?
Too long. A minute or an hour and 30.
Food.
So we're gonna stop.
Yes.
Megan.
We're going to eat.
Megan's gonna eat
Getting
it.
hyped on food again.
Look at Bentley.
That should be my segment. I'll just
Bentley's
talk
like
about
hyped on food. What?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. My produce box. Tell you what I'm making.
New recipes.
Well, this will turn into a
Did you
cooking
watch-
show.
Pinterest
You
channel.
watched
Right, yeah.
you watched all of Californication, right?
Yeah.
When she said produce box, it reminded me. Remember the chef lady that was always hella happy? You don't remember like, and her husband like
Yeah, yeah,
chased her
Oh
out
my god, yeah.
when he said
Yeah.
when she said produce box. I thought
box.
about that chick and like some sexual like weird reference because that's totally how that chick
She
worked.
was super sexually aggressive, right?
Yeah, she was like way over the top sexually aggressive, but
Yeah.
she was also like a
a
cook
foodie.
online.
Yep.
Or like a cook on
a TV
like
show.
a TV
Yeah,
show, and
famous.
she was like a famous one.
And I was cooking with dick-shaped objects today.
You were. That's right.
Solid.
She's like, do you want to fuck? Remember, like she asked him. Just
Yeah,
like,
way up front.
she's like, just they finished like cooking whatever. She's like, well, so we have to wait for this to like set up or whatever. So do you want to fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
He's like, well, yeah.
yeah.
Doesn't she after
yeah.
doesn't she like find his house? I can't remember how it goes.
I need to watch that movie.
They
apparently.
go to take her home. Remember, and that's when her husband comes out.
Yeah.
And then he takes off. They take off together, and then he makes her get out of the car. But then he also gets out because I don't remember the other guy, but the guy like kicks her out of the car.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do drama. And then so he hangs out with her, which is funny. That dude. If you don't watch Californication, you should because it's honestly like on Netflix. It's the best thing on Netflix.
Oh,
in
is
my
it a
opinion.
series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on like
that
HBO, I
one-
think, or Showtime or something.
I think Showtime.
Yeah. And it was like it's like 7 seasons. It's not short.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. It's so and there's a lot of titties and some vagina and some
lot,
dick in it.
Nice.
So if you're trying to
My favorite kinds of shows.
and it's
True.
just funny and it's like really well written.
Yeah.
And he's a writer and so like it's just cool. The only annoying person is the daughter. Oh no, when he has his
The
kid.
son.
His son ends up being
Once his son comes
yeah, but
back,
his son is like
You
season
could kind of go
Kinda
back to being
not watch
professional and
anymore.
stop being bingy because
Yeah.
it goes downhill after that fast.
Yeah, that's like season like 5 or 6 though. It's
Yeah,
like towards
it's
the
towards
end.
the end. Yeah, it
the first
winds
4
down.
seasons are super solid. I know that. So
It's true.
anyway,
I'll jump on it. Bye.
That's what she said. bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Wheel boy.
I'm a wheel boy.
Wheel dude.
Never. I'm never.
A wheel boy.
I'm still recording because you guys are idiots.
Wheel boy.